just how beautiful you are. I know that it's all gonna change. I know that it's all gonna change. I know that it's all gonna change. I know that it's all gonna change.
Hi everyone, I'm Mike Vesey. Welcome to Raw Music Urban Sessions. My guests tonight are the band Western Skies. We just heard them perform their song Change, and they're here with me now in the studio. Western Skies, welcome to Staten Island.
Hello,
Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
Pleasure to be here.
Really enjoyed that song.
Thank you.
But let's back up. Let's let you guys introduce yourselves. We'll start with,
With me?
yes,
I'm Stephen Bard. I play guitar.
good.
I'm Dan Rappaport. I sing
And you play bass too.
and I play bass, but not in this band.
Okay.
I'm Natasha DeMarco. I'm a singer.
Ryan Liatzis, I am the electronic guitar player.
Excellent. So I'm sure you get this all the time, but when I was listening to your music on the way to the studio tonight, I said, man, these guys sound like a 70s band. How intentional was that?
Very.
Very.
Yeah.
Intentional. It's
the best.
You know,
Best
we're not
music.
trying to sound like anything specific, but you know, that's the music we love, and we're trying to recreate those times.
Yeah, I've been on a bit of a 70s kick myself lately, listening to a lot of 70s playlists. Like I'm on a kick on YouTube now where people create playlists of every song that charted in 1974, every song that charted in 1976. And
It's great.
yeah, and I've been like, man, people were really enjoying themselves back in the 70s. There's just so much joy in that music.
So
There
much
really is,
joy.
there really
Yeah.
is. So
Yes.
we're trying to bring it back. We're trying to, you know, recapture some of those moments, and with new elements as well.
Right.
obviously.
Of course.
So.
Of course.
Are there any specific bands that were your influences, your favorites growing up?
Growing up, yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna
You can hit this, yeah.
Go ahead.
What we're, I think the design of our band is the model is Crosby, Stills and Nash.
say, that's what I thought of.
Yeah.
But it just so happens that we also have a virtuoso, guitar wizard / genius, and I can say it because he's over there,
Where?
but playing with us. So it goes that I grew up on that music, and I like singing harmony, vocal harmony. 3-part harmony is the thing that makes me happiest about music. So I knew Tosh, and I called her. I said, would you like to get together and sing some songs? I want to do a 3-part harmony thing. She went, well, gosh, my roommate Dan sings great 3-part harmony, and we got together, and we sang Sweet Judy Blue Eyes by CSN,
Nice.
their first great song, And then Ryan walked in, and here we are. We're not trying to copy the 70s. We're trying to write the best possible songs that we can with chords and harmonic changes and a lot of harmony. And I think, sadly, for me personally, the harmony thing went out of popular music in a way. The vocal harmony, it sort of migrated to Nashville, maybe, country
Yes,
music.
very much, yeah.
But the stuff that was blooming and beautiful in the 70s sort of went out of rock and roll in the 80s and never came back. Not really. But these days, in Americana, there are a lot of people singing harmony. But that's what we're trying to do. So if we sound like the 70s, I take that as a vindication and an affirmation
Oh, yeah.
that we're doing what we're trying to do. It's
Terrific. And let's further my point by listening to another song. Here is Strangest of Days by Western Skies.
Looking around in a stadium of mirrors, asleep for a long time, heard the alarm, smell of the vineyards burning in the better than any movie about the end times. Hard to believe what was actually happening. Not sure what to do, not sure where to go. The weirdest thing of all, no one even noticed they were too busy putting on their own show. There was a look in your eyes, bleeding into blue skies. Couldn't give it away, a map in your hand to lead them on a dry land. Couldn't give it away, no real talk in the strangest of days. Mirrors took the place of all conversations. No one seemed to care about any other issue than whatever they desired in their own observations. When everyone's a painter and a writer and a sage, no one has time for anybody else's loaded page. A politician giving voice on a stage, shouting, "Hear me now when I say, look at me what I can do. Pick you like it right away and agree with me or screw yourself. So many opinions, but what the hell was all the fighting for? I guess you could cancel out your friends when you have at least 1,000 more." There was a look in your eyes, bleeding into blue skies. Couldn't give it away, a map in your hand to lead them on a dry land. Couldn't give it away, took a heart made of stone and turned it into pure gold. Couldn't give it away. There was a look in your eyes, bleeding into blue skies. Couldn't give it away, a map in your hand to lead them on a dry land. Couldn't give it away, took a heart made of stone, turned it into pure gold. Couldn't give it away, a salvation song, delivering the radio. Couldn't give it away, couldn't give it away. We couldn't give it away.
Hi everyone, we're back on Raw Urban Sessions. My guest tonight is Western Skies, and that was their song Strangest of Days. So, what was the inspiration for that particular song?
Strangest of Days came from an idea by Dan. He had the hook, he came in with the chords and the melody, and the idea was the idea of giving something away. And then Ryan turned it into, well, why don't we flip it and say, we couldn't give it away.
Interesting.
And that birthed the idea to, well, what would make sense to, what would give it drama? And the idea is that you've got these very beautiful things, and we're in a time and place of the world where you can't even give it away. No one really is interested or cares. So if you took a heart made of stone and you turned it into pure gold, and you couldn't give it away. So it's a sort of, I guess it's a poetic lament for the fact that there's not much value placed anymore. Maybe that's a 70s throwback too,
Yeah.
It is interesting because everything now is so disposable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
I'm probably older than you guys, but when I was growing up, a telephone, you had a telephone in your house, you could have it for 50 years. Get
Yeah.
the phone, hello, it worked.
Yes.
And now we're throwing away our supercomputer phones every 2 years.
It's crazy, I
Right.
know.
And when was the last time you heard of a TV repairman or the
Right.
Maytag repairman?
Yeah.
And
That's
even
right.
relationships, people aren't willing to
Oh.
work it out these days. Just like,
I think you just
Yeah.
nailed it.
I think you did.
The word disposable,
Disposable.
is the key to that, the meaning, I think, of that song. We're looking around, Danny's looking around at, at the stadium of mirrors. The mirror is the phone.
Right.
Oh,
It's-
it's-
so
yeah,
the
yeah.
idea, we're pointing out the fact that everybody's so busy with the mirror that everything has become really disposable, even the most
beautiful
terrific
things.
things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's a very sad song, but it's a pop song too, and it's bright,
Yeah.
which I think we like. We like that there's a lot of harmony and the hooks are really melodic. But if you want to really look at it, it's actually a really sad
Dark.
sort of picture of these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, let's move on to the next song. That was a great story about that one. But now we're going to hear Any Less of a Queen by Western Skies.
I try not to think so much, but I ain't gonna lie. I think so much of you, and I have waited all these months to get up the nerve to walk across and ask you. I gotta know if you're coming tonight. Is it alright? Will you spend some time with me? And though I'm still working on being a king, it doesn't make you any less of a queen. I know that you've got a life. I know you've made up your mind. I'm not trying to change your ways, and I watch you twirl your hair as you stare out the window. What are you looking for? I gotta know if you're coming tonight. Is it alright? Will you spend some time with me? Don't have a house high up on a hill, but I can treat you properly. There's a light in your eyes, so bright, like I've never seen. And though I'm still working on being a king, it doesn't make you any less of a queen. I gotta know if you're coming tonight. Is it alright? Will you spend some time with me? Don't always have the right words to say, but I can treat you honestly. There's a warmth in your eyes, so kind in a world that can be so mean. And though I'm still working on being a king, it doesn't make you any less of a queen. It
Hi everyone, welcome back to Raw Urban Sessions. I'm here with my guest, Western Skies. So, you guys play so beautifully. What is your musical background? Did you guys major in music or study music? I'll start with Ryan, the wizard over there.
Yeah, the wizard.
Well, I, like my colleagues, except for Steven, I think, am self-taught. Just took
Self-taught.
lessons with some, different teachers along my journey, and so pretty much that. And I studied with a guy named Steve Kahn, who's like one of my favorite guitar players. Played with like Steely Dan and Billy Joel and all these people.
wow.
Lives in New York City, so that was really cool. And but yes, I believe the three of us pretty much are self-taught, and then Steven went to Rutgers, I believe, right, and studied music there.
I went for music, but I didn't learn much there. I'm self-taught too.
Yeah, there's like something about.
No, it was great. It was great.
We're all really self.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah.
pretty self-taught.
And Tasha's father has been playing for her entire life.
Yeah,
so.
I grew up, he's a jazz musician. He plays vibraphone and piano. He's 87 now, still doing it, but I
Nice.
grew up doing gigs with him, started when I was 6 years old.
Wow.
So
she's been
jazz
in
background,
been
classic.
in the scene for a while.
Yeah, and the classic rock thing came so much later. I was like, where has this been my whole life? It's the best. I mean, I love jazz too, but yeah.
What was great about watching you guys today is just seeing two guitars and three vocalists
Yeah.
and creating such a rich sound.
That's all you need.
Thank
yeah,
you. Yeah.
I was like, there's no drummer.
Less is more,
Yeah, less is
It's
more.
true.
Because I didn't miss anything. I wasn't like, well, this is pretty good, but you could.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right.
We have a rhythm section too. We can rock out, like that too. But we found that there's something.
It's not necessarily missing anything.
It's-
No, not at all.
Without that aspect
It's
of the
pure
band,
with just the four of us.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very good with the full band also, but
Yeah,
it's-
this gives me chills.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
something just so
Something about it.
It's something about
magical.
it, nothing in the way. You can really just get into the song,
Yeah.
and you can get
Yes.
into each other in a way that it's harder with a band, with a
Yeah.
loud
Articulate.
band.
You can hear all the articulations.
especially with three-part vocals,
Totally.
having a bassist and a drummer to sing on top of. You can't get you can't get those subtle details in
That's
the
right.
vocals, so
Interesting.
that you can get with the broken down set. So
Yeah.
So tell me about your writing process. You hinted at it before, where when we spoke about the earlier song.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a method, or do you just start jamming?
there's no real method.
Yeah,
We've
there's no
done it
real-
many
exactly.
different
Many,
ways.
yeah. They all have lives of their own.
We could all, each of us separately could bring in a song, and we all kind of form it together.
Yep.
Once like the idea is brought in, we all pick
That's-
it apart. And
That's
Yeah,
the one thing every
exactly.
song we do has in common, that it has to pass through the four.
we call it the oven.
Yeah.
Well, we call him the oven because we could write a song. Well, we could write an idea,
An idea.
like a 20-second idea. You give it to Steven, it's done the next day. No chance that thing is going to make it through. So it's the oven. You got to
But
put it in the oven.
then it
it's-
comes back to us.
But then it comes
Right,
back,
and
then it
we
goes
all we
through.
shape it, and
We all
it's,
mold
we
it.
edit
Yeah,
it and
exactly.
Speaking of
Together.
that, let's hear another one, and it's aptly named Beautiful Things.
Early Sunday morning, I'm looking in the mirror. Can't believe I gave it all this time. Even though it's kinda sad, I'm seeing things much clearer. All these beautiful things left here are mine. Temporary seems the nature of most of these relations. Right from the start, My spirit is
My
a love
spirit is a
song
love song
waiting to be sung.
waiting to be
I
sung.
wonder how much longer it will
How long will
take.
it take?
The world is swirling around me, but everything is still. I'm standing in this bedroom all alone. The morning air is cold, and I know I'm getting older. I really don't mind being on my own.
Oh, somebody needs to receive my love.
And all these beautiful things to feel and see.
Oh, somebody needs to receive my love.
Oh, let it be me. Oh, let it be me. Still looking in the mirror, early Sunday morning. Reflections of this path I chose. Yeah, you take your share of hits, but the truth remains that it's the only way you're ever gonna grow.
Somebody needs to receive my love.
And all these beautiful things to feel and see. Yeah.
Oh, somebody needs to receive my love. Oh,
Let it be me.
let it be
Oh,
me.
let it be me.
Let it be me.
Let it be me.
Hi everyone, I'm Mike Veazey. We're back with Raw Urban Sessions. We are at the end of our show, but we want to get to know more about where we can find Western Skies. So just tell our audience where we can find you.
Okay, westernskiesofficial.com.
That's right.
We are on all the streaming platforms. We're on all the social media.
At
Play-
Western Skies Music is our handle for Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. So at Western Skies Music.
That's right.
And we just released something on YouTube yesterday, I believe. Our new song, Change, which we've played tonight,
Yeah.
is now on YouTube. There's a full live version of it. And we also have a single coming out
That's right.
February 9th.
Of Any Less of a
and
Queen.
It's Any Less of a Queen, which we played today as well.
But it's
And,
full band.
But it's full band.
full
it's a full
band.
production. It's
Yeah.
it's a really special piece. So
Yeah.
we hope that you guys listen to it.
Oh. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for making the trip to Staten Island to get to know us. It's
Thank
been a joy
you.
talking to you.
Yes.
I'm Mike Veazey. This has been Raw Urban Sessions. We'll see you next time. Good night.